So I found this play in the gun trips Y over playbook. I'm in the Alabama playbook, but I'm sure it's available. Um, I'm sure there's a million other teams with gun trips Y over. But I found this play here on the left side of the screen there, that sprint corner that seemingly beats cover three for sure almost every time. And then I'm having a pretty good success rate against cover four. So let me show you guys how it works. Let me do a random cover three. Okay, so you want to be aligned on the hash with your trips to the wide side of the field. And let me hike the ball, just let this play out. Boom. Okay, let's check out the replay. So first things first, after you hike the ball, your wide receiver is going to, or excuse me, your quarterback is going to do this animation where he sort of sprints to the left, sort of like that. And you can keep rolling if you want, just like I did here, or you can, or if you don't do that, you'll just stop right here outside of the pocket. And your reads are first, this receiver right here, that's your first read. He is on the out route. Your second read is going to be this corner. That's going to be the middle trips receiver. So you're just going to read it from the outside end. Now what you're looking at this DB right here. If this DB stays in the flat, he's going to be open pretty much every time. So if the DB stays in the flat, your corner, you see that corner over the top, it's going to be open. And this is against cover three right now. Right, so let me show you. Right, so we take our easy sort of check down yards there because we didn't have that DB take the flat. Again, we get a easy 12 to 15 yards. We can pass lead it up. If we pass lead it up, we get more yards. This is against cover three. So you can see how easy it is to pass on this. Look at that, every single time. You can do this all the way up the field until you get a touchdown. I'm gonna keep going until, I wanna show you guys the corner gets open when the DB takes the flat. And they're just refusing to give me a random play right now where he takes the flat. All right, here we go. Look, boom. That's open over the top. So it's a simple two-read play, and almost all the time, one of these options is open. You got the easy, and it's a very simple read. You got it's a high-low read. You got the easy check down, or you got the corner against cover three. And sometimes that corner turns into a one-play touchdown. See, here we go. Like I haven't thrown an incompletion yet. So that's how it looks against cover three. Now let's take a look at cover four. So I've been sort of workshopping cover four, so I'm going to sort of do a live workshop session here. It works pretty good against cover four. I just need to figure out some nuances to it. So I'm going to do random cover four. It's the same exact read. The only thing is against cover four, the safety on the right side, not the corner, the safety. So the safety is the second level DB over R1 right now. Sometimes he matches to R1. And so if they're, excuse me, if they're running match and he matches to R1, R1 isn't open a lot of times. So, but that doesn't seem to always be the case. So I'm wondering if there is just the way cover four palms is coded compared to cover four quarters, how that affects this play. And so I'm going to kind of live workshop that right here. You see, that's a perfect example of what I'm talking about. So let me go into the replays. So so the first read is the out route. Again, the DB takes the flat, so we're looking at the corner. But just like I said, you see that safety matches the corner? and he does a good job of defending it. So if that safety matches the corner, you're not gonna get a completion there. I mean, you can pass it, you can try the streak. It's a one-on-one 50-50 ball. So maybe on the third down, where you're just like a potential arm punt, you can try that. But yeah, if that safety matches the corner, it's not open. Okay, so that was just a simple cover 4 match. And you can see with that one, it was programmed a little bit differently. Because this was open because he had the outside leverage, and that DB he just didn't have good leverage there. So we won. But if you look at our second read here, which is the corner, that DB matches, and that could potentially be open. It's going to be a tight throw, but that's potentially open. But you can see it's more open when he matches the corner versus the safety. See, when that safety matches that corner, it's not open. But when he doesn't, boom. See, and there's an example. When he doesn't match that, it works just as well as it does against the cover 3. So look, we got the first read here. We got this DB who he kind of faked like he was taking the flat. He sort of does, but that's why I went to my second read. But look, that safety didn't match. That safety played zone. So, or he played his zone drop. So it's open. So you know what? Like I said, we're gonna live workshop this right now. This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna call the same play. Gun trips Y over sprint corner. And we're going to cover 4 palms. I'm gonna call cover 4 palms. All right, so that DB is gonna take that flat route on cover 4 palms. So the read against cover 4 palms is gonna be the corner. Okay, and so the safety took the corner. With cover 4 palms, we now know that that safety is going to take the corner out, that safety that we're sort of worried about. But for whatever reason, he's not getting there in time to defend it. So it is technically, okay, he's there. Okay, so if your opponent, it looks like this. If your opponent is running cover 4 palms, this may not be a great play. I mean, you can see I'm sort of sneaking the ball in there, but it's risky. Like against a good user online, those are picks. So against cover 4 palms, let's not call this play. let's try it against cover 4 quarters. All right, it doesn't look like it's great against cover 4 quarters. Let me just confirm it again. It's a tight throw. Yeah, okay. Let's not call it against cover 4 quarters. So it doesn't work against cover 4 palms. It doesn't work against cover 4 quarters. So we might just be looking at, let's see, so I called a match, cover 4 quarters. Do we got a cover 4 zone drop? Okay, let's try the cover 4 zone drop. I bet it works here. Yeah, okay. So, cool, so we just workshopped that. So this play, it works best against cover 3. It beats all cover 3s. Cover 3 match, cover 3 zone, it doesn't matter. It beats all cover 3s. Against cover 4, if your opponent is running cover 4 palms or cover 4 quarters with match logic, it's probably not going to work. If they're running a cover 4 zone drop, you're going to have that corner open. And it looks like if you wait on it, you might be able to get a one play touchdown. Like if you have the time to wait, yeah, you can get a few more yards on it. All right, so now we know. Doesn't work against cover 4 with match logic. Beats all cover 3s. Since we're here, let's try it against cover 2. I'm just going to do a random cover 2, and let's see. So that the cover 2 guards the flat, so that out route is not going to be open. So our read, okay, it is open. If they're playing hard flats, that's not going to be open. I'm going to keep throwing it, see how many times I can get this. That was a little closer. That was a little closer. All right, so it looks like we'll be able to throw that out route sometimes. As long as they're not playing a hard flat. As long as they're not playing a hard flat, it looks like we can throw the out route against cover 2. And then I sort of spied last time that that streak was actually open as well. Let's see. Okay. Okay, let me try this. Let's motion. Nah, he can't be motioned out further. The alignment on this cover 2 is crazy. Let's just throw this one. We're just going to throw this one away. The data on that is not going to tell us anything. No one's ever going to call that coverage. Why does it look like this? All right, so we know we got the out route. Let's focus on the, I'm thinking that corner is going to be open too, because that circle, he's going to take that safety deep, because the safety is going to have to respect that streak. And so that should open up the corner underneath the safety. So it looks like we also got a cover 2 beater. And we got a touchdown off of it. Wow. Okay. So it looks like it works just as good against cover 3 as it did, if not even more, because we're actually getting touchdowns against cover 2 with this play. Yeah, so it looks like this works just as good, if not better, against cover 2 as it did cover 3. And so we got ourselves a consistent cover 2 and cover 3 beater. This play is. Cover 4 does not work with match logic applied, but it does work with the zone drop. Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. All right, so the play is called, let me go back here. The play is called on the left side there. Gun trips Y over is the formation. The play is sprint corner. Get this added to your playbooks. If you're Alabama main, go ahead and add this to your offense against cover 2 and cover 3. And you can go through this now that we have a consistent cover 2 and cover 3 beater. You might want to go in and set some audibles and create like a mini scheme out of trips Y over. Like you have, this is your passing play. You always want to use an RPO, so you can use the RPO read bubble there. Looks like there's a verticals in this playbook. I get so many touchdowns running the quarterback keeper read option against blitzes. You know, mid blitz is a part of the meta on this game, so I keep it against mid blitz all the time and get one play touchdowns for 80, 90 yards all the time. So you can put that in your audibles. So you have a few options. You got the halfback dive right up the middle. So you have a few options if you want to create a mini scheme out of this playbook. But that's it. That's the breakdown. See you guys in the next one.